up, everybody? My name is Aiden, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's video will be on Leo. In Greek mythology, roughly equates to Hades, god of the underworld, technically riches, and everything to do with underground caves and stuff like that. He has dominion over the afterlife, technically. Elysium, the Isles of the Blessed, Fields of Punishment. Ooh, nasty little place. You don't want to end up there, trust me. That's the last place that you would like to end up. Some of the most cunning and notorious criminals have ended up there. And the thing about the Fields of Punishment in the afterlife is that once you're there, you're there forever. Ain't no escaping. So, choose your actions wisely. And on that cheerful note, starting off, Leo, we have... If that ain't a prime example of what I was just saying! Tentalis' punishment. Tentalis is one of the occupants of the Fields of Punishment. He's got one of the worst punishments out there, mind you. Doomed to push a rock all the way up a massive hill, into the precipice every time, and then the rock comes crashing back down on him. Oh boy. Yeah, anyway, so you are feeling very frustrated right now, Leos. You are feeling frustrated, you're feeling you're wanting something that you just feel is out of reach. You feel like something's out of reach for you here, Leos. And it sucks for you. It really does. So let's see what's up next here. Closest acquaintance? Ooh. Atlas's reflection. Perspective, burden, and resilience. Interesting. This is a card of just self-reflection, looking in upon oneself and thinking really hard, you know? It's that sort of card. So as I was saying, this is a card of self-reflection. So your friend here, whoever they may be, is thinking really hard about something. They're looking at themselves and they're thinking to themselves, was I right for doing this? Was I not right for doing this? They're thinking really hard about this. Where's your head at? The Sibyl's Prophecy. Interesting. You're looking ahead here, Leos. You're thinking to yourself, what comes next for me? What do I do next? How do I go about this next? What do I do next? Alright, let's see how this goes for you. What's around you? Pythia's Vision. Very interesting that we would get these two cards next to each other since they are pretty much inextricably intertwined here. Pythia's Vision. Pythia was the first oracle. She was the oracle at Delphi, the original oracle at Delphi. And if you ever got a prophecy from her, by God, you better be listening. You better have a notepad as well, because you're not going to remember it all, you know? The Sibyl's Prophecy and the Pythia's Vision here. You're looking into stuff here, Leo. You're really looking hard at stuff. You're thinking to yourself, how do I do this? How do I do that? You're taking a step back and trying to look objectively, which is good. This is good. I would always do that, you know? I would always just, whenever I get into a situation, I like to take a step back. Put myself in the shoes of an outsider. Think to myself, how would I see this if I was looking on the outside in? Doesn't always work, but sometimes you get results. What do you want? Ooh, wow. Chaos's World. You want a fresh start, Leo. You want a fresh start. And, that's all I can really say about this. You want a fresh start. This has a lot of potential, you know, what you want to start up doing. But whether or not you're going to get it to work is another story entirely. Who's advising you? So, I'd say this might be this friend of yours telling you that, hey, what you're going to start up now, this is going to take a while. This is going to be a long journey. This is not going to be a one-stop shop for you. Take your time. Don't rush it. Go through the motions a little bit. Everybody goes through the motions, you know? Don't rush this. This is not going to be a one-stop shop solution for whatever you're going through here right now, Leo. What are you going through? That's a big question. I'm not sure. What's your dilemma? Boreas's Whisper. Big changes are ahead for you, Leo, and you're not sure how best to go about, accommodating for them. You're not sure how best to go about, adjusting to these new changes in your life. You're not sure what to do with all this new stuff. And again, totally understandable. This is like getting stuff on Christmas. You get all this new cool stuff. You say, hey, this is really cool. What do I do with this? Um, who has the power? Mm, you have the power. Aegis's way. You've been waiting for this for a long time, Leo. You have been waiting for this for a long, long time. You you have the power to stop waiting and make stuff happen. But the question is, are you going to use it? Are you going to just get off your butt and start doing stuff, Leo? Start working. Go. Get out. Go, 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 go. What's holding you back? Mm. It feels like you have a mountain of trials to overcome. Heracles' labors. Whatever you're doing here, Leo, it feels like you have a mountain of tasks to do before it is complete. What's holding you back is you feel like you're not going to make it. You feel like it's too much. But here's the thing, Leo. You have to look at the smaller stuff first. I know everybody says, look at the big picture and everything like that. But if you look at only the big picture and not everything involved in the big picture, then you're not going to get a true grasp of the big picture. Because you need to know the small picture, all the small pictures, in order to know the big picture. And if you start doing the small pictures first, eventually they're going to form into the big picture. And you'll be like, oh, that wasn't so bad. So, yeah. What's being hidden? Ooh, there it is. There's the guiding thread for all this. Leo, love. Wow. Who would have seen this one coming? Eros' arrow. Okay, this is all about a secret crush. Hmm. You are thinking whether you should try for a relationship with this person. And it's killing you inside because you don't know. You have that uncertainty in your head. Like, what if they reject me? What if this ruins our friendship? What if this? What if that? Just stop. Leo, stop your train of thought right there. Take 30 minutes. Go outside. Take in the air. Breathe. Clear your head. Come back with a fresh angle on the situation. You got this. Can you succeed? Ooh. Okay. Electra's resolve. Interesting. Um, so I think this person in your life, this friend of yours, just recently went through a bad breakup. It wasn't a bad relationship, it was a bad breakup. And you feel conflicted because on the one hand, they are now single and available and you can, sweep them off their metaphorical feet or literal feet if you're, not strong. But no, yes, you can sweep them off your feet, off their feet, and now that they're single. But on the other hand, you don't want them to feel like you're taking advantage. You don't want them to feel like hey, I'm pushing in on you now because now you're single. You want them to feel comfortable with this. This is a tricky situation here, Leo. Because depending on the person, who this person is, that will determine if they will understand your feelings or not. What happens in the end? Ooh, truth comes out. You fess up. You do end up fessing up about this crush here. Now, I want to see this person right here, the Atlas's reflection. I want to see who this person is, what they're like. I know who they are. They're one of your best friends. They've been your best friend for a long time. And you've had a crush on them for a while, but you've, held yourself back because they've been taken for a while, but now they're not. I want to see what this person is like. I need to know what this friend of yours is like. Oh, whoa. First card that comes up, Aphrodite's Embrace. This is meant to be. I don't even need to do the other two cards, but I'm going to for more clarification, but this is meant to be for you, Leo. This is meant to be. Next, another love card, Echo's Lament. Oh my god. Okay, and finally, okay. So, this is story told in 3 parts. The first part is the bad breakup here. The bad breakup happens. They still love the person very, very much. It was not a breakup that they wanted to have happen, but it was a breakup that did happen. And now they're just thinking to themselves, was it me? Was it my fault? Did I cause this? The answer is no. And that's where the Athenian wisdom comes in here, Athena's wisdom. They get their act together, and you help them get their act together, and they say, no, this was not my fault. This was not my fault. This relationship was not one-sided. It was a relationship. It happened, and we move on. And then you, their knight in shining armor, come in to sweep them off their feet. Bang! You fess up your feelings to them at just the right moment when they feel like, they would be receptive to it. And they say, okay, I understand where you're coming from. Give me a little bit. Let's try for this. Big times are ahead here. So let me just quickly take you through the story once more here, Leo. You had a crush on this person for a long time, but they were taken for a long time. Then they broke up with their now ex. Well, what should do when this is happening? I forgot about that. When is this all happening? Ooh. Very soon here. The Minotaur's Maze. This is all happening, Leo, very soon. I'd say the next few days to the week. So, brace yourself for that. So anyways, as I was saying, they broke up with their, partner, and you were looking ahead, you were thinking to yourself, okay, I gotta be patient, I gotta wait for this, I gotta wait for a good opportunity, I don't want them to feel like I'm taking advantage of them. And a new beginning arises from all this. It's gonna be a much more long-term relationship. It's gonna take a while to get the flame going, because they're just coming out of a bad breakup. You two are gonna need a while to adjust to the relationship existing at all, but it will happen. It absolutely will happen. And you've been waiting for this for a long, long time, Leo. You have been waiting for this for a very, very long time. And you're ready to take on Heracles' 12 labors for this person. You're ready to help them through what they need to be helped through. You're determined to get justice for them. You're determined to, be a good, partner for them. You're determined to just do better for them than their ex did. So, big times are ahead here, Leo. Rejoice! And on that cheerful note, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We're trying to get to 500 100 subscribers, and we're getting there, people. We're almost there. We're at 450. One more push. Let's do this. Thank you all for watching.